right, it's just gone 8 o'clock, and I'd like to say good evening and a very warm welcome to everybody to our Herbalife Opportunity presentation, and to our valued customers who've come to see the benefits of becoming a distributor, and also those that have come to learn about the opportunity of how to earn an extra income, and even for the person looking to make a serious career level income. I am Carol Annandale, all the way from Gqeberha, Port Elizabeth, and I will be your MC for tonight. I am 62 years old and have been using Herbalife products for 8 years now. And I seriously feel way better now and have way more energy now than I ever did in my 40s or even my 30s. Before Herbalife, I used to eat toasted cheese and tomato samis every day for lunch. And then I heard about a weight loss challenge. I joined that. I lost 3 dress sizes and I became hooked on the Herbalife products. And I can't see myself ever living without them. And by being on the Herbalife nutrition program, it has taught me to eat correctly. And I've become a big fan of drinking water, which I never ever thought I'd ever say. And also being a chocoholic or an ex-chocoholic, the yummy Herbalife protein bars, which are covered in Belgian chocolate. They sorted out my chocoholic, what can I call it, cravings. So I'll forever be grateful to Herbalife Nutrition for teaching so much, and for teaching me so much, and as well as for their yummy products. And because of this opportunity, I also get to help support and motivate others to get to their body goals, which I absolutely love. So your ultimate goals may include choosing when you work, positively impacting others, earning extra income, looking for better and feeling better, and spending more time with family and friends. Next slide, please. All right, and now I'm going to hand over to Sonia. Her results on the products have been next level, people, and she is a newly qualified supervisor. Over to you, Sonia.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sonia, and I'm so privileged to be able to be here to speak to you tonight. Just a little bit about me. My name is Sonia, and I'm a mom of 2 teenagers. I am a music teacher by profession and a part-time Herbalife distributor with the goal of doing Herbalife full-time in the future. My journey with Herbalife started in February this year after I contracted COVID. I lived very, very unhealthy before, making very bad nutrition choices, and I was overweight. I was an emotional eater and a procrastinator. But since I started with the products, I feel amazing, and I have lost 17 kilograms. I'm at goal weight for the first time ever in my life. And I'm absolutely grateful for the products, and I love this new way of eating, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So more about the company and our products. So Mark Hughes is the founder of Herbalife Nutrition, and he started the business at the age of 23 with the goal of changing the world's nutritional habits one person at a time. He shared his vision for success in a passionate and a powerful way, and the business now operates in more than 90 countries around the world. Our products are backed by science to help improve overall health, enhance wellness, and help individuals to achieve their fitness and their sports goals. We have been in the business for over 4 decades, and we are open in over 90 countries worldwide. Herbalife Nutrition offers expert training and support to its members, and its company's suggested retail sales reached $8.9 billion in 2020. We offer nutrition for a healthy, active life, and we have sold over 5 billion Formula One shake servings in 2020 worldwide. Definitely the world's #1 health shake and #1 brand in active and lifestyle nutrition. Our products are based on the concept of cellular nutrition, and it has been the core of Herbalife's nutritional program and has provided lasting results for over 40 years. The development of our products is led by Herbalife Nutrition's advisory board and professionals, and they also participate in the company's product development and their testing programs. These experts endorse our high quality products as being the best in the market. Our seed to feed process is designed to control the quality of our products. Multiple quality checks are done, and the process starts from the moment the farmers seed the fields until the moment that we actually have the products in our hands. The Herbalife breakfast is great tasting and it's a convenient solution. Our Formula 1 shake mix provides a source of protein and fibers with 24 vitamins and minerals, and it is gluten-free. Now look at this comparison. 449 unhealthy calories in that cafe latte and blueberry muffin versus 200 calories in a delicious shake mix. Which one would you choose? I can definitely not go without my shake in the morning. And then our products are the start of the show. The core nutrition program is a great foundation for a healthy lifestyle, whether it is weight loss that you're after, weight gain, or weight maintenance. We also have a great range of products for snacking. It can either be savory or sweet, of which the protein chips and the protein bars are my absolute favorites. Then you have our targeted nutrition range. It can help you stay on top of your health by giving your body the specific targeted nutritional support that it needs. And many of our products are also suitable for vegans. Herbalife 24 is a science-based performance nutrition line designed to meet the needs of the 24-hour athlete and anyone who lives a healthy and active life. We are also in partnership with athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo and Carter Coughlin, and recently the Mamelodi Sundowns, which is our South African soccer team, just to mention a few. Our herbal skin range combines quality ingredients, botanicals, and extracts with science to promote healthy looking skin. And there are 11 skincare products in this range, and it's suitable for all skin types, including for men and for women. The Herbal Aloe range is great for gorgeous hair and glowing skin. And then the Herbalife Skin Collagen Beauty Booster. It nourishes the skin from within and provides nutrients to maintain youthful and radiant skin. Our customers come from all walks of life, and as you can see in the picture, they have incredible results with our products. And that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Carol, back to you.
Wow, awesome job, Sonia. Awesome. And I honestly must say, your results are out of this world, girl. And also, of course, congratulations on becoming a supervisor. It's a lovely level to reach in the marketing plan. So, as you heard Sonia saying,
Thank you, Carol.
As you heard Sonia saying, people from around the world have been getting incredible energy results, weight loss results, and overall just becoming healthier. So with great results comes the incredible opportunity, and I'm now going to hand you over to our next, to our next presenter. He is a millionaire team member, and his name is Howard Warner. Take it away, Howard.
Yay! And the crowd's went crazy. Hi, everybody. It's Howard here from Gordons Bay. Oh, look at that. They are. Yeah, just a little bit about myself. My background is actually in packaging and stationery. And I had a large packaging and stationery company with branches all over Southern Africa. But with that comes a lot of problems and challenges, you know, when you're running a lot of vehicles and you have production problems and staff problems and hijacking problems. And probably the most serious one is the cash flow problems, you know. So you think owning your own business is a walk in the park. There's a lot of hassles that go with it. And I think one of the big things for me was I didn't have any relaxation time. It was just work, 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 work. So when my friend said to me, Howard, you're a businessman, come have a look at this business with me and we'll go for a beer afterwards, I was actually more interested in the beer, to be honest with you. I've been working so hard. So, but the bottom line is he took me to Herbalife presentation. And what I saw there was just absolutely unbelievable. I didn't actually know there was a business like that, which I'll explain to you later how this whole thing works. And so I got started and I did the business part-time for 3 years and I really enjoyed myself in that time. I studied multi-level marketing and direct sales. I made a study of it and I treated it like a business. So it would give me a business type income because I knew if I treated it like a hobby, I would only get like a hobby type income. And by doing that and attending the trainings and listening to my mentor and following the step-by-step program, I was able to qualify for a free cruise in the Caribbean with all expenses paid. And I thought, wow, this business is unbelievable. I mean, really, the only way I could ever go on holiday was to close my company. And so then when I heard India was opening, I made the big decision. I closed my company and I went to India, not knowing a single person. But by now I had the confidence in the products and I had the confidence in the business and I knew there were 1 billion people over there. So I arrived there with not knowing anybody. And I stayed there for 13 months. And that was the start of me building my international business. And that was just over 20 years ago. So I'll explain to you now a little bit more about how we make the money in Herbalife. So, you know, with these great products is a great opportunity. And where fortunes are made is where you position yourself in front of the big mega trends. And some of the mega trends in the world right now is the wellness industry. You know, it's a $27 billion industry. The weight loss industry where we world leaders, you know, and that's $104 billion industry. The skincare industry and the energy drink market, which is coming up very fast now as well. So we positioned ourselves in front of these industries. And when you do that, then there's money to be made. You know, you don't want to sell swimming pools or something like that, or CDs or something like that. So one of the wonderful things about Herbalife, you know, if you want to start a business and you're going to go hire premises and you're going to trade in your little town or something like that, that's great. But with Herbalife, you can trade in all these countries. That's over 90 countries around the world. Herbalife have had all the products approved in all these countries. They've set up warehousing, they've set up training and support structures. And you, sitting in South Africa, you can be sitting in Botha, you can build an international business into all of these countries. And this absolutely blew my mind. And Herbalife is going to pay all your distributors around the world. Incredible. No bad debts, no delivery problems. It's amazing. So, so this is what we do in Herbalife. The first thing we do is we buy products at a discount and we sell them at the retail price, and we make a retail profit. That's like a shopkeeper buying it from Macro, selling it off in their shop and making a profit. We do that. We buy it at a discount from Herbalife and sell at the retail price. And then we also have people joining us in the team, and when they're at a lower discount level than us, we earn out what we call a wholesale income. And then the great thing about Herbalife is this thing called royalties, which I'll explain just now, where it's the forever money, where you get a percentage of your team's turnover for infinitely, as long as they work, and you're going to get paid your royalties. And then there's also, when your team starts getting bigger, you start getting production bonuses, and then those free international vacations I was talking about, which was just absolutely incredible. Right. So how do we make the money in Herbalife? So you heard the first step is what we call a retail income. So let's discuss the retail income. How that works is if somebody, for instance, has to give you 400 Rand for products, and then what's going to happen? You're going to pay the company 300 Rand, and you're going to make 100 Rand, what we call retail profit. So this is what happens when you join the business. When you register with Herbalife, you start off at an incredible 25% discount. So what happens now, if you've got 10 customers times 100 Rand profit, you're making 1,000 Rand profit. And this you can do even in your first week or your first month. It's incredible. So, and you can get as many customers as you like. But what's going to happen if you've got 10 customers, it's actually going to push you up the marketing plan from a 25%. You're going to go up to 35%, As you're getting more customers and getting distributors into your team, you're going to move to a 42%, and you can move right the way to the top to what the maximum discount in Herbalife is, a 50% discount. You know, now you're buying for 200 Rand and you're selling for 400 Rand. You're making double the price that you made when you started with Herbalife. So there at the bottom, you can see you had 10 customers, you made 1,000 Rand. And now as a supervisor, you know, when you get 10 customers and you're making twice as much money, you're going to be making, 2,000 Rand. And that's just your retail income. So like I said, also, you know, people are going to see you doing great, and they're going to say, what are you doing? And they want to join you, and they join in your team. Your sponsor will show you how to do that, how to get registered, and how people can start registering into your team. So say Brian and Susan and Seppo join your team. They join at the starting discount of 25%. And maybe you had a 50% discount now, and they're 25. So every time they buy and sell products, you know, the company's giving them 25%. And they're going to put the other 25% into your account as your wholesale income. So there you can see Brian, Susan, and Seppo. They've each got 10 customers, and they each make 1,000 Rand. And if they've got 10 customers, you know, each, then you're going to make 2,000 Rand as a wholesale income, and this is incredible. And what's also going to happen as they start moving up the marketing plan from a 25 to 35 to a 42 to a 50% discount. When you reach that 50% discount, your wholesale income is going to fall away because you're both at that 50% discount. But the company is going to reward you with a thing called royalties, because 50 from 50 is minus. But the company is going to give you 5% royalties on Brian, Susan, and Seppo's income. And whatever they're doing and whatever their team's doing, you're going to get 5% of that paid into your bank account every month. And that can be infinitely wide. It can be all around the world. There's no limit to how many supervisors you can have in your team. So when you hear of people saying last month I made 100,000 or 200,000 or 500,000 or a million Rand a month, it's because they built a strong team of supervisors. And everybody's the head of their own business. The person with the biggest team makes the most amount of money. Next one. So this is what I love about Herbalife. You know, if you want to buy a Kentucky, I don't know what the starting price of a Kentucky is. Maybe it's 3-4 million Rand, maybe. You know, and you've got to tie yourself into leases and things like that. With Herbalife, you've got a very, very low startup cost. And you can get that international business where you can trade in over 90 countries around the world. And we've got training and support systems all over Southern Africa. We've got online and we've got live trainings as well in all the major centers around Southern Africa and all around the world, in fact. So you can really start building your team. It doesn't matter where you live at this stage. And this can all be done on a very part-time basis as well. You don't have any employees, you don't have any payroll. Herbalife's going to look after all of that for you, and and the deliveries. So you don't have to carry lots of inventory like I had to carry in a conventional business. And you, like I say, you can do it part-time or full-time and flexible location. I started my business off in Johannesburg, and I've just moved to the Cape a year and a half ago. Now we're down here in Gordons Bay and absolutely love it. So it's a totally portable business. In fact, I could be talking to you right now from the Greek Isles. Maybe I am, I won't tell you. And, the bigger your team, the more money you make. Your income potential is not capped. You don't have to wait for an increase. You want to make more money, you talk to more people, you build a bigger team, and the sky is the absolute limit. And this is absolutely amazing. So what do we do in Herbalife? How does this whole thing work? The first thing we do is we use the products to get our own result. And you've got to actually take this part of the business very seriously, because when you take this seriously and you get a good result on the products, you never have to sell products. You're going to know these products work. You're going to have confidence in the products, and you're going to be a walking billboard. You're going to be a testimonial. People are going to see the difference in you, and they're going to ask what you're doing. So you're going to attract people. You don't have to go and sell products. You can attract people with your results and your confidence in these products now as well. So that's the step number one. Number two, you want people to see your results. You want to share your results. And you can do it on social media, talking to people. People will see you in the office. Your family will see you, and you just share these results with people. And when you start getting 5 to 7 clients a month, you'll see that the magic starts happening. We start helping those clients get good results in the products. You start getting referral business. So a lot of those people are going to want to sign up and maybe just buy the products at a discount. Some of them are going to want to do the business and make an extra income. And then the other thing we do is we also always bring new people into the business, especially during these tough times now. You know, it's quite amazing. When things are good, we do a lot of retail business. Everybody wants the products. And when things are bad, people still want our products and still want the business opportunity because they need an extra income. So, you know, we operate in both ends of the market, which is totally amazing. And so you want to start building a team as well. So here's some of the things we actually do on a daily basis. You know, DMO, if you want to call it that, a daily method of operation. These are some of the things we do. You know, a lot of people moved big into social media, especially during COVID. And the other things we do is we invite people. When you invite people, your invitation has got to lead to an appointment and then to a presentation, and then they're going to get on the products or into the business. So we invite people. There's a lot of different methods we can do to invite people. We won't go through all of that now. And you can also do shake parties, you know, little grand openings, as we call them as well, spa events. You can get together with your local nail technician and have a little party and let people taste your products and things like that. Just gatherings, really. You can do things like that. And the type of business we're in is actually the service industry. That's what we are in. We're in the nutritional business. We are helping people sort out their nutrition. So we are servers. We are serving people, which is a very honorable thing to do. We're not yeah. Okay, so there we are. So how much does it cost? Is it going to cost you R1 million to get this huge business going in over 90 countries around the world? No, it's going to be 575 Rand. In fact, you know, for that price, people sometimes don't take it seriously. They don't actually realize what they're getting. It's absolutely incredible. For that 575, Herbalife does all the research and development. They put that stock into all the warehouses around the world. They pay your people. You don't have a payroll. Your deliveries are done. You know, it's just like too good to be true. It's unbelievable. And you get a 25% discount on the products. You can't start your own business and make those kind of margins. I promise you. I've tried it. So and this is what you get. You can see you get this beautiful branded bag. You get a free shake for you to use, so you can get your result, like we said. And you get a free shaker, and you get a scoop and branding materials, an app for your phone where you can do your ordering and all your trainings on there. It's totally amazing. This is all for 575, so it's basically free. And then, so what we'll do now is, you know, obviously with these incredible products, there's a huge business opportunity as well. And I think what we'll do now is we'll just hear from a couple of people who are already in the business and are making money. My story quickly is, you know, I moved, when I went to India, all I did was just focus on my business, and I just worked like crazy, and so I moved up the ranks very fast. And building a business offshore, it gets paid to you in dollars. So now I average over 80,000 Rand a month. I've got no overheads, no debt or anything like that. I'm free to travel the world and just really enjoy life now in my twilight years. Yes, Carol, I'm older than you. Okay, so let's hear from some people. This looks like a Photoshop picture of me, isn't it? Neil, isn't that my body? Maybe not. No, you're looking good, my man. Well done. So Neil, if you can open your mic and tell us your story, you're looking great there, my man.
Yeah, thank you very much, Howard. Clearly, you've got also an impressive business background. I've also come along about almost 30 years in business. But thank you very much for this opportunity, Elsa, and you guys, Caroline, and people for inviting me. I'm only a 4 days old Wool team member, by the way. And I'm looking forward to this, and I call it an exhilarating journey with you guys. I realize I'm going to have to step up a bit now. Up to supervisor is one thing, but now moving from here, it's a different story. So my story, very briefly, I've been told I only have about 2 minutes. So as a former Mr. SA fitness finalist, I was initially interested in the Herbalife 24 Sport range and looked for something organic, sustainable, after being obviously exposed to products which showed the results, but left me with some health health challenges. It was seriously, I didn't feel good on the inside. But I used to find it very, very difficult, for example, to sleep. I often had to resort to literally pre-med tablets. That's the kind of stuff you give to someone before an operation, literally, to fall asleep. Now I sleep like a baby, and my energy levels allow me to even play five-a-side soccer with teammates half my age. Every Wednesday I go down here to Bayside. I've joined a club, they call it the 5 a.m. club, and I play soccer with 23 and 24-year-olds, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm doing the Herbalife business opportunity. I started doing that, and obviously very part-time, while managing my brand strategy company and other business interests at this point. During COVID, my business, like, I don't think I was an exception. Many people took a bit of a dive. So my industry seriously suffered, and I had to find alternative mediums for a long-term sustainable income. And I've decided to explore the Herbalife business opportunity. My interest in Herbalife stems from my strategic background. I'm also former chair of Design South Africa, and I've been exposed to numerous business models during my professional career. Although my business have been showing improvement lately, I am determined to pursue Herbalife not only as a future passive income opportunity, but also I can resonate with the Herbalife culture, and therefore change my own game plan from success to significance. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of my 26 business team members at the moment in Herbalife. I love their stories. They're all stories in the making. So just coming back to the income, my first check from Herbalife was a whole 740 Rand. And my latest income from wholesale and retail was 9,500 Rand. A side note to some of my peers, and those are the guys maybe looking at retirement or looking at alternative options and so on, for a mere 575 Rand. Now, Howard, you've nailed it on the head there. Coming from business, I can't believe 575. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. If I have to think back what I had to spend just to get started, it took me 15 years to make a profit, a decent profit. Anyway, for that initial investment, with the right mindset, however, and if you tap into the numerous available support channels, which Herbalife offers you, you can grow a retirement fund like no other. And I think that is about all I can say. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Neil, so well said, my man. That is, you just nailed it as well. Really well done. Yeah, you know, as we get on in age, and I know my friends are starting to retire and they lose actually 2/3 of their income and they're going to try and live on a third. If they had started this opportunity, you know, a bit earlier, they would look forward to their retirement now. Like I love life now. But it was a decision. It's not just, it didn't fall in my lap. It was a decision that was made years ago for this time. And you've obviously, you know, you've made the same decision now. And we always also know that the best investment we can make is in ourselves, and that's what you're doing. That's what we're all doing now, which is brilliant. Absolutely. Okay, ooh, who's this lovely lady? Looks like a lovely picture of a lovely hotel in. Where's that? That actually looks like Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken. Let me hand over to the lovely Karina.
Hi, everyone. My name's Karina van Vuren, and I'm a 60-year-old mom from Gordons Bay. My background's in psychology, and I loved helping families through difficult times, but I was trading time for money. So before I found Herbalife 20 years ago, I was also overweight, stressed out, always tired, exhausted, to be honest. And I dreamed of traveling the world, which I couldn't do. It was impossible while having an active income. So, you know, I also really looked at having multiple streams of income to secure the financial future of my family. Now, I've been loving my Herbalife shake, my breakfast shake, and the healthy lifestyle all of 20 years. And it's really helped me to have control over my weight, my eating habits, to have my not much needed energy, and also to sorted out my digestive health over time, which was really a big bonus. And yes, travel, I love travel. So I've traveled the world with the love of my life that I met through Herbalife. And you've met him also now, Mr. Howard. And I'm just so grateful for this opportunity to help others to also generate an income and live a healthy lifestyle while I'm working on my own retirement income and building a team over time and a business that my children can inherit from me one day. So thank you very much.
Thank you, the lovely Karina. Yeah, 17 years. We actually met at a Herbalife meeting. Can you believe it? So Herbalife's also the best dating club in the world, but you didn't hear it from me. Right. Now, here's the other, my other favorite travel buddy. Elsie and I, we actually met, must be over about 25, 26 years ago in Herbalife. And we've been friends ever since. We've traveled the world, all over the place, from that first vacation on the big red boat in the Caribbean to Turkey, to Spain, to Paris, all over the place. I can't even remember. So Elsa, lovely to have you on the call. If you could share your incredible story with us, love to hear from you.
Thank you, Howard, and thanks everybody for amazing presentations and fabulous stories. Yes, since we are sharing age tonight, it seems like we're all in that 60 number, 61 years old, feeling like younger than before I started. And that would be in December 28 years ago. If I look at the number, I just can't believe it because I absolutely love what I do. And so eternally grateful for making that decision. And like Karina was saying, I was used to run my own hair salon. I loved my job. But at age 34, I was presented the business opportunity. My brother-in-law showed us the business. And to be honest, he didn't really know much. He signed up as a member, and his sponsor said, you've got to sign up one person before you leave the country. So he thought I was fat and I could be the victim. And he said to me, listen, you can lose some weight and make some money. And he showed us an interesting video, and these people just looked very happy. And I said to him, yes, I want to lose weight. I definitely don't have time for the business. But, you know, when you use these products and you have amazing results, you can't keep your mouth shut. And I had another look at the business opportunity. And in the back of my mind, I knew that I didn't want to stay in that career. I loved my job, but I hated the fact that I was selling time for money. And so once I understood the marketing plan, I really, really got excited with the potential. The fact that you can have the freedom to work for yourself from home, that you could be around your kids, and that the business is willable to them at a later stage was very exciting for me. So in the beginning of 96, really made a serious decision to pursue the business, to build a team, and within 4 years qualified to the president's team. And it was hard work, but it is just so worth it. But tonight, it's really not about me. We've got a very, very special guest tonight. And, you know, one of the best things about the business is the friendships, the personal growth, everything else that comes that you, like Neil said, are really, making a difference to people, the significance of affecting other people's lives. And this is a gorgeous girl that's been part of our team. And I've watched her really, really grow as a person. And I'm so super excited for her to be the special guest tonight. We just heard that she's qualified for the future TAB team retreats, one of the very few in South Africa that has made this qualification. And she's building a wonderful, beautiful team. And well done to Sonia for a great presentation, your first time tonight. And I think you absolutely did a sterling job. But let's welcome our special guest tonight, Active World team member Leverne Botha.
Thank you so much, Elsa, for that wonderful introduction. And yes, fantastic job to everybody else. Carol, Sonia, Howie, Neil, incredible. And the beautiful Karina, as always, you guys did a brilliant job. It's my absolute pleasure. And it's such an honor to be sharing my story to hopefully touch and inspire somebody's life on this call this evening. So as Elsa said, I am Leverne Botha. I am a 44, sharing my age as well. I'm turning 45 next year. I can't believe it. Mom of 2 beautiful boys. Herbalife actually found me 10 years ago. My husband and I went on a blood group diet to lose weight for the wedding. And as we all know, diets don't last. After the wedding, we gained it all back and some. And I remember that a friend, a very dear friend of mine, her mom helped people with the Herbalife nutrition products. So I got in contact with Denise. We jumped on the products. I was blown away by the energy. So I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I landed up in business by accident. I didn't need the money. I didn't have a strong why. I just loved the excitement and the passion. So I was actually missing the boat a little bit. And I was flirting with Herbalife, but I didn't understand the value of it until I found myself going down a very dark rabbit hole, venturing further and further away from the products, further and further away from the events and the meetings. And I found myself looking for my father and my brother's dream as a very unsuccessful real estate agent. I started when I was very heavily pregnant. I worked in the scorching sun doing drops. I had to do cold calling where people were shouting and swearing at me. I was working in an ugly office. As you can see, there was still a sprinkle of Herbalife in the office, but I have never been in a cubicle before. I never knew what it felt like to work for a boss, to be away from my children. The little one was born, and I actually found the blue book in which the nanny wrote to me what time his feeds were, when he slept during the day, and I missed a very precious part of his life because I went off to go and search for somebody else's, my idea of somebody else's dream for my life, which wasn't my dream. So I did it for 6 months. I only made 5,000 Rand in 6 months, but with the personal development I've had, I'm going to give it to myself that I have grit. I don't give up very quickly. My boss spoke to me on the Friday as if I was a child, and I just had it. I went to Louis and I said, I'm not seeing my children. When I get home, I am stressed, I am irritable, and I'm not happy, and I'm not making money. So on Monday, I'm going back and he can shove this job where the sun has never shone before. Oh, and as a result, as you can see in the middle picture, or this picture as well, if you are unhappy and you are not filling your cup, everything gets affected. Your family gets affected, your finances are affected, and your body as well. So I found myself not just financially and in a workspace, but physically back in a very, very dark space where I didn't want to be. So this made me realize that with the Herbalife opportunity, I had absolute freedom of time. I could do what I wanted, when I wanted, and I could live life at my own terms without missing a minute or a beat of my children's lives. Yes, so it was all up to me. And as Howard, was it Howard? Sorry, as Howard said, you need to use the products in order to be able to be a distributor. Like we say, we don't sell it because we need to. We share it because we love it. And the only way you're going to do that is if you use your products diligently, which is what I started doing, because I started taking the business seriously as a business, and I stopped flirting with Herbalife and we actually got engaged. So my results have been nothing short of incredible, going from being very embarrassed, not lying to myself about what I was seeing in the mirror. I now feel better at the age 45. I've got all the energy back. I'm now known as the energy bunny. I can't speak slowly on these calls. I really need to practice that still. But yeah, I think it's because of the energy, the excitement, and the positivity. And I've been maintaining my goal weight now for 4 years, which I think is just absolutely incredible. And like Howard said, now I'm a walking advertisement. Nobody has to ask or wonder. They can see that the products work if you use them correctly. The personal growth in this company is something, wow. It's beyond incredible because they encourage you to get uncomfortable because nothing grows in a comfort zone, and they don't push you into a cold pool. You're going to have a heart attack. They obviously give you the tools. I've learned about personal development where the slide on the left-hand side was the very first time I stood next to Elsa getting recognized for World Team, and the slide in the middle, I can now confidently do a slot in front of people with a microphone in my hand, going from a shaky, scared, wanting to puke little girl into a confident speaker, something I never thought would be possible. And as you guys can see on the right hand side, a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. This was when I got my supervisor QP pin all at the same time, and I'm looking back, I'm thinking, was I even wearing underwear, Laverne? How can you go out like that? But the personal growth, what that means and how that overflows not just for yourself but into your personal life, your loved ones, your children, etc. And then the bottom picture is actually me running around our house during lockdown. Because another thing this opportunity has taught me is that we don't have control over what happens to us, but we have control over how we react to what happens to us. So I didn't gain a kilo of fat during lockdown. I carried on running around the house. My sister, after 4 years, still can't believe that I'm a runner. So I said to her the other day, seriously, it's been 4 years. So on a not just on the outside, but Herbalife has changed me for the better on the inside as well. So this is my why. Yes, it's my why to be with my children. This opportunity gives me, or has taught me, to speak better about life, to think better about life. And the way I now talk to my children would, I'm sure 5 years ago, if you had just left me, I now speak life into them. Our oldest already wants to be an entrepreneur. I teach them to see the positive in life, and it's not just for me and my family, and obviously this influences my spouse in a positive way as well, but I get the chance to empower other moms and other women to show them that they are more than just a mom. They're more than just cleaning the nappies, staying at home, doing the washes, the dishes. Because if a mom is happy and her cup is overflowing with joy because she's filling it with something she's passionate about, including nutrition and this incredible opportunity, you are overflowing the best of yourself to the rest of your family. And I think that's, money cannot buy the impact that this opportunity gives me to have in other women's lives. Okay, so a little about the Herbalife fun. We don't just talk very seriously about personal growth. I've had the opportunity to qualify for international events. I've been to Prague, I've been to Barcelona. This was in Paris. The friendships you make in this business is just, like we say, strangers become clients, become distributors. No, don't cry, become family. The recognition is amazing. We have fantastic parties. I've qualified for numerous parties. This is like really just a drop in a big bucket that Herbalife has offered me. The recognition, we get recognition for the work that we do, but we also recognize our clients for the smallest little bit of weight. So it's so uplifting, positive, and really Herbalife is a bright, shining light in a world that's very dark at the moment. And then lastly, another one of the personal development thingies, we have a running group where we serve the community with a free running group, and recently we've changed to a 5 o'clock slot. Never in my life would I have thought that I would wake 4:30 to go running, and now I get to empower other women to take that first step and not go just with your feelings, but make the decision with your mind. So the personal development overflows into your clients, into your family, and into your distributors. So we have had incredible speakers on this call tonight. And if you think that you need to be a great speaker to start, if you think that you need to have everything to start, that's not it at all. If you make the decision with your mind and you are teachable, and you're open to learn, this opportunity can really mean the world to you. So I want to close by saying you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Thank you, Elsa.
Wow, wow, wow. Laverne, that is so inspirational. Girl, you
Beautiful
did an
job.
awesome job. Everybody must please realize not one of the people that have been on the call tonight is professional. And I think they all did an awesome job. Howard, Neil, Karina, Laverne, Sonia, Elsa, you guys are amazing. I'm going to hand over to Elsa now. Thank you.
The promotions that is coming up, we're very fortunate in Cape Town to have a very special couple that's going to be our special guests. 15K President's team have built a huge organization in South Africa, and they're going to be our special guests at the BBS in Cape Town. And then in Namibia, they have got Senator Nzingane, who's a downline from Sean and Simon. And so, and obviously then next week, we are all off to the biggest event of the year, and that is the South African Extravaganza. There's a whole lot of us. It's going to the party on the Friday night. We are going to have an amazing training from this wonderful couple, Quentin Revoir, who is a 30K President's team member, and his partner, Cynthia Dissenbagen, that's going to be a 15K. She is just a firecracker. So we are so excited about that. And I know that we're going to finish off this 2022 an amazing high. And we really want to say thank you to all of the guests that joined us tonight to have a look. Please get back to the person that invited you to have a look at this business opportunity tonight. And again, thank you to all the presenters. You did an absolute sterling job. And as I said, please get back to that person. This business can totally change your life. Maybe you just want to get healthier. I would suggest you get onto the products if you're still doubting about the business. But you know, these actually, it's a no-brainer. I think you've got nothing to lose, and we would love to welcome you to be part of our wonderful family. Thank you to everybody. Great job, Laverne, and have a fabulous evening for the rest of the evening. Bye-bye, everyone.
Well done, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Thanks.